Big breakfast with Ray and Adam, joined by Rob Beveridge, coach of the Perth Wildcats. G'day, Rob.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Well, hopefully better than you, Rob. A 5-point loss against the Blaze last week. It would have hurt, especially when you were leading for the majority of the first half.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt immensely. I think we put in one of the most clinical displays of basketball that you'd probably see, and whatever happened in that 15-minute halftime break and what happened with us mentally, with the lack of discipline, lack of effort, things like that, definitely it turned around and it bit us on the bum.
Yeah, well, you said last week to us that your strategy was to basically get in early, get the lead, and maintain it. And then that all fell apart when the Blaze played some pretty awesome basketball. What is your game plan for this week?
Pretty much, to be honest, there's not going to be too many changes. It was a mental letdown for us. We went out with a game plan to break their backs, and we did that. And we even spoke about in the halftime we're going to do the same thing. But obviously, there was something there we'll just protect the lead, and you just can't do that because the teams we're playing against, they're just too good. And when they get confidence, which they did, we went negative. They just steamrolled us, and we weren't too bad in the fourth quarter, and we were actually up by 4 with about 2 to go. I thought we could have got on with it, but to me, it's a great learning experience for the guys. We put guys in situations they've probably never been in before, and there's no doubt that we will become better for it.
What do you think the issue is on the road? I mean, it happens with a lot of sports teams where you find it hard to win away. What do you think the issue is? Is it just travel, or is there other things behind it as well?
Oh, there's definitely the travel issues. No question about that. I mean, in our situation, an average road trip, we're looking, probably average of 5 to 7 hours just to travel. As simple as that. Where other teams are doing it. We don't want to use it as an excuse because, as far as we're concerned, the hoop's the same height, the court's the same size, things like that. But I actually did some research into that, very comprehensive research to find out are there any correlations with things. And what I did come up with was that the team that goes to the free throw line the most generally wins, so 95% of the time. And so I had a look at every single game, and that was a significant correlation, and it showed in our situation at home we averaged 17 fouls, but on the road we averaged 22. At home we average, I think it's 21 foul shots, on the road 16. So what we have to get across to our players is educate and say, well, these are the facts that matter. We've got to put ourselves in a situation where we don't foul. In the third quarter against Gold Coast, we had 18 fouls to their 1. So we put ourselves in a situation, it was silly, stupid foul. So if we eliminate that, all of a sudden they don't go to the free throw line.
Yeah,
they don't
absolutely.
make the easy shots. So that's what we're trying to address is educate players, stop fouling.
Now, let's talk about something positive. Sean Redditch, game high scorer, 24 points. Do you use that to inspire your young guns when you're on the court?
To be honest, not really. The way he came out the other day, he had 20 at half-time. Just the energy that he played at was just outstanding. And pretty much what we've done for the team is just go back and say, well, yeah, we had one horrific quarter, and that doesn't make our season at all. In fact, we are the number 1 team in the league. We're the highest scoring team in the league. We're the best three-point shooting team, the best with field goals, steals, I think leading the offensive rebounds. There's so many categories where we are actually the number 1 team, and that's what we're reinforcing, saying that all the hard work you're putting in, you're getting a reward, and that's why at this stage we are on top of the ladder, and that's what we've got to reinforce. And we don't need one person like a Sean Redditch to come out and do that. Just continue reinforcement to everybody.
Now, we like to take a bit more of an in-depth look at a player each week. Tell us a bit about Brad Robbins.
Brad Robbins, the angry ant, a lot of people call him.
The angry ant.
Yeah, he's one of the most passionate, hard-nosed players I've ever coached. He's absolute pleasure that he hates losing, and it's not that he's a sore loser, but he gets really annoyed if his player catches the ball. If his player scores on him, he takes so much pride in what he does defensively, and he's just such a competitor. he is such an important part to I guess, set trends and set the tone defensively. And he's just one great guy on the court. It's great to have on your team. You don't want to be against him.
And we're looking forward to this weekend's clash against the Blaze, and then another home game as well against the Crocs. So 2 home games in a row for the Wildcats. If you're in Perth this coming weekend or next weekend, head to wildcats.com.au and check out the fixtures, or ticketmaster.com.au to grab your tickets to the Jungle to see the number 1 team in the NBL totally rock the competition.
Rob, thank you very much for joining us, mate.
No worries, guys.
That's Rob Beveridge, the coach of the Perth Wildcats. Stick around. Adriano Pellegrino from Perth Glory on the way. This is Notorious B.I.G.